living off grid can get to be a hassle for a lot of people, but even more of a hassle is when you're on the grid and your power goes out. You need something that will allow you to operate and live kind of close to the standard that you're used to, without inconveniencing too much and without breaking the bank. I don't really do promotional videos because even though I get approached by a lot of different companies to promote their products, if it doesn't work for me, if it's not something I would use every single day, then I see no point in actually letting you guys know about it, because I couldn't give it a good tryout, I couldn't give it a good test, and I couldn't give an honest reaction to how it worked out. But I had a company reach out to me with a product that I thought, not only will I use it, but you could use it as well at home. And that's the Oupes 1800 watt portable power station. And it's dynamite. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Let me show you what it looks like. The 1800 watt Oupes power station, super compact, super convenient. Weighs 33 pounds, has 3 110 outlets, has 2 charging ports, has a regular cigarette lighter adapter for charging stuff with. It has 2 12-volt charging plugs, 2 USB-Cs, and 2 regular USB ports. I can't say enough about it. Durable build. But I guess what you want to know is, what could you actually do with it? For me, I run pretty much everything that I have. There's nothing electrical that I have that this little tank won't run for me. But what I've used it for most since I've got it is running all of my electronics, keeping everything charged up, all my batteries for my cameras, running my laptop, editing video on the big monitor on the 32-inch screen that I have up here on the wall. For you, things that you'll be able to do with it, you can run an aquarium, you can run a clock radio, you can run coffee makers, you can run, I got a list over here. You can run a clothes washer, you can run the clothes dryer, but you gotta have a really energy efficient one. Those things run 1800 to 5000 watts. You can run a dishwasher, as long as it's an energy efficient dishwasher, a dehumidifier, an electric blanket, ceiling fans, window fans, furnace fans, hair dryer, heaters. The portable ones run 750 to 1500 watts, so it'll run one of those. A clothes iron, a microwave oven, the monitor, the laptop, stereo radio, anything up to 4. I mean, they run basically 70 to 400 watts. A refrigerator that's frost free, 725 watts, generally speaking, but it'll only run that for about an hour because that's a constant drain on it. You can basically use this thing when the power goes out at your house to keep some semblance of life and some semblance of order in your home. If you've got little ones running around, it'll keep them entertained as well, because you can turn on the TV and they won't be going as nuts as they generally do when they don't have anything going on. The thing I like about it too is it's so portable that it's nothing to pick this thing up and put it in the back of your car. And if you're going to go camping or you're going to go to the park for the day and you want something to keep your kids entertained so that you can enjoy some peace and quiet, you can plug it right into here and have energy at your fingertips. I really like it. I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've used it for here, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about it. A couple of things you may want to know right off the bat, though. It is an 1800 to 4000 watt generator, which means it's a 4000 watt surge max. It's got a lithium iron phosphate battery in it, and it is good for 1488 amp hours. I don't want to get techie on this because, basically if you're interested in something like this, you're probably not interested in all the tech like I would be when I'm calculating out what I can or can't run off my battery load here in the off-grid cabin. But I'm really impressed not only by the build of this product and how easy it is to use, but I'm super impressed by the contact that I've had back and forth with the company. They were really straightforward with me, really prompt in responding to emails, really easy to deal with. And I think that's really important in a company when you're dealing with a product that you don't know a whole lot about, that you can deal with a company that stands behind it. And I get a really good feeling these guys are that kind of company. Okay, this is the Oupes 1800 portable power generator. fired up the generator yesterday because I was doing some stuff, and I charged this, topped this off. It arrived with about a 65% charge on it. Let's see how it works with an extension cord in it. You pass that brake over there. Oh, I love this already. I love this already. Right to the line. Beautiful. Well, we saw how this thing did with electronics last night. Right now, I am going to try it out with a vacuum cleaner. Still at the 89% level. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Turn the button on. The main reason why I wanted to fire this up is because I was doing all my jigsaw work right here. I'm going to be putting this floor in. I got a bunch of sawdust and everything all over the place. So now we're at 84%. Just ran the vacuum across there. I'll turn it, well, I'll use the broom here to finish everything up because this floor is super easy to sweep. But it said I had well over an hour's worth of use just using the vacuum cleaner, so. There's a constant draw on the power right there. We'll plug all this back in. So, comparing this unit to electronics or every other household item that you're going to use, when you're doing anything in the way of a generator, so we're at 83% right now, and it keeps fluctuating between 19 hours and 23 hours. I've plugged in the entertainment stuff again, charging up my batteries and all that. Is it safe for electronics? Yes, it's got a full sine wave power inverter in there. A lot of times when you're running generators and you hear stories about electronics getting fried running those, or you're, a little bit more savvy with the off-grid and you get an inverter and it's a modified sine wave inverter, those can be really rough on your electronics as well. A full sine wave inverter is basically the same signal as the power that comes out of your wall. So you cannot tell the difference between what's coming out of here and what's coming out of your wall when the power works. We'll take a look at how it runs some other appliances, but I'm just going to go off the book and tell you what they say as far as that goes, because I can't obviously run a coffee maker. I don't have one. I can't run a refrigerator. I don't have one. I can't run a freezer. I don't have one. But I do have some basic stuff. And we'll take a look at those numbers here in a minute as well. So I've been using this Oupes, turn this back on here, portable power station now. Used it for about a week and a half before I left for vacation, and then I've been using it, you know, pretty steadily. Drew it down to 38%. Since I just got home and I need to top off the batteries too, let's go ahead and top this thing off and see how long it takes to get back up to a full charge. Like I said, I've been out of town for a week, but this thing has been just phenomenal. So some of the items that I run on this Oupes generator when and obviously I'm plugged in right now outside, right? So, because my generator's charging everything up. But some of the things that I'll run off the Oupes power generator when I'm doing all my editing, my battery banks for my camera that I use when I'm recording all the videos. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard drives. I've got a DVD player. I've got the laptop being topped off right now as well, and the television, as well as a 100-watt surround sound computer speaker system, which makes it kind of nice if I want to watch a movie. I use that a lot when I'm doing videos because I want to be able to hear what's happening, and I use the TV when I'm doing videos because I want to be able to see what it's going to look like to you when you're watching it at home. But that little tank runs everything. It's super, super awesome. Okay, so we started charging this thing at 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's 6:30 now, so it's been 3.5 hours. I think we started at 37%. And we're at 85% now. So I got to imagine that another hour would probably take us up to 100%. But I'm going to turn off the generator and get everything cleaned up here because I got to go back to work tomorrow morning. But 85% charge in 3.5 hours. So from 37%, that is, I mean, this is the only way that I can describe it. I'm just charging off of a generator here at the house, and I'm also charging everything else off that same generator. I can't speak to how it works on a solar panel, especially a solar panel in Alaska this time of year where, you know, the sun's so low on the horizon. But, you know, you plug this thing in, have it charged up and ready to go at any time. So if you live on the grid, it would take nothing at all for you to just plug this in before you go to bed at night, and you'd be back up to 100% charge the next morning if you had power. If you don't have power, it also has a cigarette lighter adapter, which would take a great deal more time to charge it up, I'm sure. But you could still have a way to charge this unit up. Okay. Got up to 99%, took about 6 hours on the charge, so it takes a while to charge it back up. I can't speak for how it charges on a solar panel, because I didn't get a solar panel with it, and this time of year in Alaska, it's a bit tough anyway using the sun. But if you're going to charge it up with the 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter in your vehicle, you're probably going to be double that. So you want to be running while you want to be driving while you're doing it. You're talking, you know, 12 volts going in at once, probably, I don't know, 12 hours, 10 hours to charge it up. It'll take a while. Thought I'd pop a movie on while I'm cooking dinner here. Let's go with the nice thing is that, you know, when I'm using this, I'm also charging my batteries for the camera, topping everything off, charging the battery on the laptop, all that fun stuff. Yep, really good hit. Little surround sound and Jericho. I recorded a whole bunch of DVDs. Before I left California, thinking that I need something to watch, because my previous laptop had a DVD player. This one doesn't, so I had to go out and buy a USB portable DVD player to go into it, but it's kind of nice. I can watch TV shows that I've enjoyed on a regular basis. So, a bit of dinner and some TV. Life is rough off grid.
Oh my God. Stanley.
So I talked about charging, and I've shut all my stuff down over there. And I wanted to show you how easy this is to get charged. So I've got the power brick already plugged in over here. Let me put this back. And just plug it into a charging port of your choice and it starts going. It's at 55% right now. And it'll just go ahead and keep charging itself up as long as I've got the generator running. So if you're interested in picking up a unit like this, Oupes was kind enough to send along a promotional link that'll allow you basically a coupon to punch in that'll allow you to get a 5% discount on any of the products on their website. And for the official website, it's in Alaska, capital I and capital A for Alaska. And I'll put that link below. You can also buy it off of Amazon's website, and there's a different promotional code that will be down below as well. I love the unit. I think it's a great idea. I think it's super handy to have. And I think that, you know, if you're looking for an entry-level portable power station to get you started with something like this, that this 1800 is versatile enough to be able to do a whole bunch with, and I would suggest doing it. Like I said, I don't do promotional videos. I'm glad I did this one. I'm glad I worked with these guys, and hopefully we'll do something going forward as well. But let me know what you guys think, all in all. I'm super impressed by it. So if you decide to go down this road and give these guys a try, I would love to hear back from you and let me know, let me know what your thoughts are on it. But I really, really enjoy it. It's made life a little bit easier here off grid. I'm gonna let this thing charge itself up. I'm gonna finish editing the video for this with this and get this thing uploaded for you. Also, I should point out that I jumped on their website while I was getting ready to put all this together, and they've got a Halloween promotion going on. So this video will release tomorrow, or on Wednesday, which is the 1st, and that Halloween promotion should still be going on as well. So you could probably get some even deeper discounts with the 5% as well. I'm Sean in Alaska. Have yourself a great day, and thanks for watching.